Hey, hey.
Blast off.
What's up, everybody? What's going on?
Hello.
Hello.
How is
Welcome
everyone's Monday?
to Monday Love.
Oh, yeah. That's right. It's Monday night. It's 8 p.m.
We are
So that
here.
means we're live on Facebook on the Monday Love
Woo!
podcast.
Love it. Love it.
Yes.
Love it. Listen to the new audio in Jason's
I know, isn't that like
studio.
oh my goodness, it's
Okay,
awesome.
Oh,
Sounds sexy.
Yes,
A
it's
little
very sexy.
sexier than normal.
Yeah, a lot sexier than normal.
I'm gonna caress this thing and
Stop doing that to my
say
microphone.
nothing
Y'all,
to it.
y'all
like,
should have seen. Y'all should have seen when he came in. He was like, oh,
Oh, there's the microphone.
yeah, it is there. So, just real quick on my watch party, I have I have Dan Cummings. Hi, Stu.
Hi,
Hey,
Dan.
hey.
Hi, Dan.
Hi, Toby. Kentucky Music Mafia.
Toby.
Oh, what's
Yes.
up, guys?
Hi, Josh. Hi, Jill. Hi, Robert.
Hi,
We'll
Jack.
try our best to hit all
Yes.
of our communications coming through, but
Absolutely.
it,
Tonight is, I don't know.
it's gonna be something.
It is. Like, I don't know. I'm not going to be able to keep up with all the comments.
Jason, how you doing, buddy?
How are you, Jason?
I am fantastic.
I mean,
I'm always a little extra feeling kind of good when I get some new gear for the studio. So I'm glad I
Yes.
got to share that with you guys,
I know.
including the little that we got the mics and then we got the headphone holders underneath the table.
Yes.
I
That's
just love
something
being
you guys don't
organized.
see.
I didn't
Yes.
realize that's what that was. I thought it was like a ball washer.
Oh, my
I've
God.
been sitting this whole time.
It
I thought,
actually doubles as a ball washer.
Oh,
I was
okay.
I was gonna get the non-ball washing headphone holders.
I'm just glad
but
you
I
didn't
thought
get
Joe
the-
would
optional.
actually appreciate that.
I'm just
Yeah,
glad you didn't get the
optional.
ball washer they use at the golf place because that hurts.
That would be painful.
That's painful.
Yeah.
From experience, or
Oh, just one time. It said wash your balls, and I washed
like
my
okay.
balls.
Boy,
My golf balls.
Tho-
Jesus.
those bristles are real
That
prickly.
was rough
Oh,
as
it-
fuck.
Yeah,
oh,
you can sit there, the pat thing. Anyway,
wait, what's the motion?
it goes up and down and goes.
Oh, here we go.
Gotta scrub all the.
Renee wants some attention.
Renee in the house, motherfuckers.
What's up, girl?
Hi, Renee.
Wait, you only get to have some
Hi,
some of the
guys.
studio cameras, huh?
Oh.
See, you're not even knowing.
Oh, dang.
That's abuse.
He's gonna,
It's abuse.
Hey.
Obviously. Get out of here.
Renee, I love the red.
There she
Need some
goes.
purple.
There she
Yeah.
goes.
There we go.
We can't hear you.
So
on the
many
microphone.
great things
yes.
going on everywhere,
Absolutely.
everywhere.
So, Sue says Jason all that with some smiley faces and
Yes.
It's because
yeah.
the beard.
it's got to be the beard.
It's the techno Viking.
You mean this one?
I wish I could cue things to go up just to fuck with you.
I know. Right? I'm like, wait, how'd you get control?
my
How'd you
goodness.
get control of my system?
Oh,
For those of you that are like, what? Techno Viking? What are you talking about?
We know Techno Viking.
Go watch the
Yes.
Broadnax episode a few
Yes.
episodes back, and you'll understand that.
Yes,
and
absolutely.
It was a perfect use
It
of
was.
that video from
Yes.
like
And
20
go
years
find
ago.
us on YouTube, everybody.
Yes.
Yeah, that too.
We get all
Yeah,
these great
subscribe.
views on
Yes.
live, and then
Yeah.
we need you on YouTube.
Yes,
we
please,
need to
jump-
see your face. Go
Absolutely.
like,
We really
share,
subscribe,
subscribe,
follow,
comment.
leave a
If there's something you don't
Yes.
like, tell us.
Tell
if you
us
like it,
something-
tell us.
There is-
Absolutely.
If you
there-
want to just say hi to Jason and talk about his beard.
Yes,
There we
there
go.
is so much more than just this live stream.
Yes.
So many more ways that you can
So many.
watch or listen to the show. So Apple Podcast and Spotify and Stitcher, iHeartRadio, like anywhere you listen to podcasts, like we'll be there.
We are everywhere.
And
Everywhere.
also as a quick little reminder, YouTube as well. Little quick reminder though, use
Hashtag.
Yeah, use the
Hashtag.
hashtag
MunLovePod.
MunLovePod. You'll see
Yes.
that. You'll see that on your screen there.
Yeah, right
Use
there,
that
guys.
to,
Look at the bottom.
because
Like it.
there are so many different ways that and posts and shares and stuff of this stream right now that people can comment on. We only see like 4 of the streams, so
Yes.
it's if we don't answer your questions, we're not ignoring you. We're just not seeing it until
Yeah,
afterwards.
and we will say.
So if you
comment
really want to make sure that your question or comment gets seen, use hashtag MunLovePod as it's spelled out there on the screen, and tweet your question or comment, and maybe we'll use it, maybe we'll still ignore it, and
Munlove.
or maybe we'll put it up
Munlove.
on the screen, kind of have fun with it. So
Absolutely.
There you go.
And then Dan Cummings says that Struggle is one of my biggest musical inspirations and influences. and then followed up with struggle set Adam on fire. That is absolutely that's one of the questions. Yes, that is definitely one of the questions that we're going to talk about. Yeah.
We got to get Struggle on here and find out.
Yes, absolutely.
What happened to his forearm?
Yes, Adam already.
To be found out here shortly.
Yeah, because Struggle actually did a video on it. He was shooting a video on it. Yeah.
Oh, Struggle.
Oh,
What
Struggle.
are we doing, man?
Oh, there's the mic.
Y'all see me?
There we go.
What's going on, brother?
Hey.
Oh, there's.
Yeah, I probably have terrible service. They told me that it was at 7:45. We didn't know it was Eastern time. So
Classic.
I'm doing this. Y'all are getting Struggle Jennings at his finest.
Hell yeah.
What kind of
Oh, my
groceries?
goodness.
What kind of groceries you got there?
We're going to your house. We already see what you got. You
we're
can't
getting
say you
ready
ain't
to
got no
post
food for us.
Is that a
We're
Jack's
coming.
pizza? That looks
Yeah,
delicious.
come on.
Okay, so real quick, Struggle Jennings, do you have any shout outs, plugs, etc.?
Might want to let him get in his car.
Yeah.
Man,
We can bug you when you start to get your ride.
Yeah. Are you staying in the parking lot or are you traveling?
Hold on 1 second. Let me get in this truck.
So now, if everyone could please
Looks like you
share
took a
this.
selfie.
Give
Y'all
pros
got me.
on us. There we go.
Right on. What's up, kids?
Am I still?
Hi.
How many artists do you have? How many artists do y'all have?
How many artists?
Your kids on the quad.
You're the first.
Yeah, you're the first to have their. Yeah.
We had some kids slide in the background. Who was that? We had one that was early on, but not very many.
You're a
Yeah.
pioneer.
The ones that are actually in there, you got it.
Yes.
This is you.
Absolutely.
So just drive straight towards that cell tower.
Yes, go in a straight line to there. Pretty please.
See, even the famous people have to go to the grocery stores. Look.
Absolutely. We got him frozen.
So how about this? How about we play his video while he.
Yes.
Here we go.
So
While he gets.
you can still go and pre-purchase until I believe midnight
Yeah.
when the actual.
Oh, I was gonna do Love Conquers All. That was released
doing-
a month ago. That'll give us a few minutes so he can kind of.
Gotcha.
And then we can do the promo for the legend.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh, he just dropped out. All right, so he's dealing with that.
Yeah. My heart's beating. Like I feel it, baby. My heart was hard like that avocado. My soul was so cold. Colorado. Shoot your shot. That's always been my motto. I played them numbers, so I hit the lotto. Her love is treasure. I've been searching long for. Going places that they told me not go. Desperado in the El Dorado. Live my whole life trying to be El Chapo. Now it's straight lace, cause she tied my shoes. Switched my tune when I kept singing blues. I couldn't find myself. She kept bringing clues. Life's a mess. She kept swinging brooms. I'm feeling dizzy in a spinning room. Love's a myth, but she give me proof. And then she let me taste on that forbidden fruit and opened up my eyes to the realest truth. When it was dark, you lit my soul. Pulled me out of that black hole. I was headed down a broken road. Stressed, I was about to overload. Came and let this blind man home.
Got some Game of Thrones theme going on here.
Let's paint our pictures on the wall.
That is his beautiful wife.
Oh yeah. What's up, baby?
Yes. She is beautiful.
Love conquers all. Baby, love conquers Blessed to have her, be a mess without her. Climb higher, cause she stretched the ladder. Took my hell on earth, and she made it church. Treat my babies like she gave them birth. Our love's great, so they hate us worse. We so effortlessly make them haters work. Made it out the mud, and they still shovel dirt. So they feelings hurt, but it's not our fault though. Love is war, for her I'm Rambo. She pull my strings, baby play my banjo. No more touching keys, I don't play piano. Like soprano, family all I stand for. Paint a perfect picture, she my Van Gogh. Reach deep inside and she lit my candle. Hold me tight, cause I'm hard to handle. And the stakes was high, but she took the gamble. When it was dark, you lit my soul. Pulled me out of that black hole. I was headed down a broken road. Stressed, I was about to overload. Came and led this blind man home. Love conquers all. Let's paint our pictures on the wall. We done made it through it all. Cause love conquers all. Baby, love conquers all.
Game of Thrones going on up in here.
Yes, and the awesome part about this, not only was his wifey in it, but that's his son who just recently turned 18 years old. So
That's
yeah,
cool.
he is very, very homegrown and keeps it close.
That's cool.
Yes, I know. I love it.
Where'd they shoot that, you know?
I don't know.
That's cool.
But it's fucking awesome.
On the
works.
Game of Thrones set,
Yes.
obviously.
Loves the swords. Loves the swords. And if we're gonna go ahead and do videos, actually, I just had a 1 year reminder of the post that I did while getting the lyric Out of Glitter tattooed on me.
Mm-hmm.
And it reminded me the whole fire and everything,
Mhm.
like 8 days later. And then I seen that Adam ended up burning himself. So it was like so much parallel, like insane.
The similarities are striking.
I wouldn't say that. I would not say that.
I
It just comes full
stuck
circle, and I can
my
totally
Arm in
relate.
the fire.
Yeah.
So
Big raging fire.
And-
I recently filled the back of my Jeep with groceries, and I just saw Struggle fill his with groceries as well. So
Oh my God, the similarities.
the similarities is
striking.
unreal.
Jinx. But yeah. So Jason, I ended up shooting you another link just to kind of hang
out of
out
context, someone could be like, "So
Sure.
Jason, I just got done shooting you." Like, what? Miranda shot him.
I did. You
producer,
should have
she
synced
shot-
it. I synced it. I synced it.
Oh, there it is.
So,
Yeah,
so,
question?
So we got,
glitter.
no, I mean, kind of posting on everybody else's minds right now while we're waiting and stuff. So
Waiting. What do you mean waiting? I'm ready to roll.
We're rolling.
Boom. Sorry, you're gonna have to hold your thought.
Oh.
I'm just kidding. You can talk. What do you want?
No. I find it really
What do you
funny
want?
that just not too long ago when they were protesting at NFL games was a disaster, and now, guess
Right, they
what?
come out and
NFL's
say-
like, it's okay. It's
to
okay
do
if
it.
you want to take a knee now.
Yeah.
Like, shut up.
Yeah, it's not. No.
Like, come on now.
Yeah.
Wow, you took us there very abruptly.
I did.
It went
No,
there.
it popped up. I was looking at things, and it was like,
You're scrolling. Are you scrolling Facebook right now?
no. Actually, I'm not. I'm looking at new stuff
No,
to talk
yeah,
about.
It's news.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I'm
We're
looking
gonna
for
talk about the news.
for topics for us to talk about in between,
In between music
grocery
videos?
shopping for
And-
Struggle and stuff.
Yes, it happens.
So the NFL says it's okay if you want to take a knee.
Right. It's a little late.
A little late now, right?
Yeah.
I
Like,
mean-
I mean, let's
not
scrape
really.
off the
I mean, not
scab
really.
and-
I suppose you could argue that, like, well, now they're like, you know what? If that's a, you know what I mean? Like, maybe something finally clicked to where
Oh, I mean,
you know what I mean?
You had to wait for this long for it to be okay.
Well, I mean,
you had to
unfortunately,
wait
but
till every single
but
city in the entire country has to stand up.
This is the point of the the protest.
Yeah.
And
I mean,
maybe,
for sure.
Maybe the NFL was like, that was a peaceful protest. Maybe we shouldn't have gotten so
But I still think it. I mean, I almost feel like it's too late. You should have let it go when it was when it was there. Yeah, I mean, at this point, I mean,
that's history.
It's okay. It's okay now. It's
History's
okay.
Done.
Please don't
Can't
destroy
do nothing about that.
No, I just think that they should have thought about that then.
Yeah.
Well,
when everybody was raging, now they're like,
is,
I can't believe every big city across the United States is protesting because of the
but
violence
then to come out
from the
and be
police
like,
officers.
oh no, it really was okay. Like, are they going to make up all that financial loss?
I mean,
to
the only thing that I will say, and I still firmly say, they say Kaepernick is not on a team because of that, and I do not agree. I believe he's not on a team because his numbers say he sucks. Mm. He was a low grade Michael Vick.
Ooh.
No, Michael Vick sat there, got in all kinds of trouble for dogfighting and stuff, and guess what? He came right back on a team and kicked ass.
Right.
The thing, and Mike can throw, he can do this, he can do all that shit. If you look at Kaepernick's numbers, he wasn't even a good backup quarterback. He got lucky and made some runs when they didn't expect the quarterback to run when they had Alex Smith and all that. That's the only thing. What he did, putting a knee down, I fully agree. But I don't believe he's not on the team because of it. No, not at all. His Oh, there we go.
How rudely you're interrupted.
There we go. Hey.
Wow, you must live close to the grocery store.
Sorry about that, y'all.
No worries,
That's
bro.
okay.
No worries
we
at all,
got to
man.
watch a really cool
music
video.
videos.
Yeah, your Game of Thrones music video. I love it.
Oh yeah. I had so much fun with that. We were quarantined, and everybody was on quarantine or whatever, and we were like, man, how can we shoot a video? We don't have any extras. We can't go anywhere. So we found that cool castle. It's actually an Airbnb in Knoxville.
Shut up. I was gonna ask you that, where you shot that at.
Right.
Yeah, and so I just had my son and my wife and my son-in-law, everybody that had already been kind of quarantined with us.
Right.
We just went up there and shot it and rented it for a night and shot that video.
That's fucking awesome.
I always thought that would be like the perfect reason to have a family, wife and kids. You're like, okay, hey Junior, you're gonna run camera 2, and honey, you're gonna play opposite me, and Junior, thing number 2, you're gonna go to run the switcher, things like that.
So real quick, actually something that was started on another show. If we could do a selfie real quick, and I just want to give you the heads up to pose, and you're like literally right behind us.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Awesome, thank you.
Selfie.
There's like a lag in it. I was trying to get the right pose.
I know, I'm sorry.
Now I will throw this out there before we get too far too. There's a wager going around.
Oh yeah.
Adam started this stuff too.
Oh.
He did.
He started it last week. And they're trying to fight numbers.
Yes.
And he's like, I'm pretty sure I can get more numbers than Struggle.
Oh.
So we were all kind of taking bets around here about getting numbers on the show. And Adam's like, oh, I got this.
Yeah, no, Adam's good. I was unprepared for that wager.
Well, to be fair, all you would have to do is share the link to your page.
Yeah, little watch party.
Yeah,
or tell your people.
If Bonnie's watching, share the link right now.
Bonnie,
do it.
thank you, beautiful.
Here we go.
I'll give you the number you got to beat here.
Oh yeah,
Let's see.
live views.
So the number you have to beat is 32.8 thousand views.
To be fair, that's in a week. We had 12.
Oh, okay. Yeah,
12.5.
No.
That was that night.
It was 25.
Was it live that night?
25 plus thousand views. Yeah.
That night, and we've got 10. Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
So yeah.
There you go.
So
is the wager for the whole week, or is it just for the night?
For
You
the
know what?
night.
I'll
probably-
put
no. Yeah,
I'll
all week.
put 20 on the night, and then I'll put another 20 on the
There you
week,
go. And
just
we'll-
to be friendly.
I
It's
got-
a friendly
I got
wager.
20.
And then
You
we'll
got 20?
we'll
I got
announce
20.
the
I
winner.
think Struggle get them.
Hold on, we'll announce the winner next Monday on that show. So that'll be the perfect.
Oh,
way
Yes,
to
because
do it.
we have
So-
we have Kareem next week.
So it'd be the
right.
exact exact same amount of time. So
Right, yes, to be fair.
32.8
Yeah.
thousand. You have a week to reach that number. So there you go.
Yes, and
So Adam, I'll get on here and turn up.
oh,
Make
That's
this thing go viral.
that's what we like to hear.
there we go. Fucking A. Okay, so let's start again. So, do you have any shout outs, plugs, anybody that you would like to start with?
Well, so tonight at midnight. At midnight tonight, me and Adam's album Legend drops.
Yes.
Got a video coming out tomorrow
Yes.
with my daughter Brianna Harness
I love her.
and Adam. So just finished up Waylon and Willie 4.
Yes.
Oh,
Oh, there's so much that I want to talk about that. Oh, my God.
Gosh.
I'm so sorry.
Yes.
All right, here's a little.
There it is right there, Legend.
There we go.
Yeah, let's watch this little.
Yes.
Loop here.
Yeah, get the teaser.
There we go.
Fuck that flame, so I'm with that smoke. Go copycat pussy, your past revoke. Don't choke, gonna choke you soft in the middle. I'll bark, no bite. I bite, you nibble. Throwing elbows to the ref, blow the whistle. Can't crack the code, even though it's so simple. This life ain't gentle, don't be judgmental. Fuck that
Ooh,
flame.
I like that. That sounds good.
So yeah,
For sure.
So I'm totally looking forward to that, and it drops at midnight. Is it Central? Is it Eastern? Is it Pacific?
I think it's normally Eastern.
You're joking
Okay.
about the time zone. That's hilarious.
That's
Yeah,
it.
this album is super cool.
Everyone's
I
on
went to
it.
Chicago, recorded it in 10 days with Adam.
Yes.
It's super high energy, super aggressive.
Yes.
Just
so
a fun record.
Yeah, didn't you and your entire camp go up there for like 2 weeks and just like
Yeah.
chill the fuck out and made
Yep.
some major, huge moves?
Yeah, and then I
That's
came
awesome.
right back, and in the next 2 weeks, shot 2 videos and recorded Waylon and Willie 4.
Oh my
So
God, dude!
That's done. All this week we're shooting the videos for Waylon and Willie 4, and so yeah, we've been busy.
So, do you actually remember the first time that we met and I told you about the whole getting the tattoo, the lyric tattooed on me?
Uh-huh.
That was 8 days after I got the tattoo. I burned my entire arm off, like Adam
Wow.
did.
Awesome.
It grows
Literally.
back.
Yeah.
Yes, it did.
She had it sewed
Yeah.
right back on.
Yeah.
It's amazing.
So yeah, so that's fucking insane that you guys were out there, because I heard your video. You were recording and you're like, "You're not on fire. You're not on fire. You're good."
Yeah.
So what was that experience like from an outsider's perspective watching it?
It was crazy. So we're setting a tractor on fire for the video, and he's pouring the gas all over it. The fire keeps going out. We couldn't get through the whole song because it was like this old tractor, and fire kept going out. And he's like, "Watch this," and grabs this big gas can. And I said, "Well, that's the famous last words of a redneck."
Yeah, no doubt. Hold my beer.
Yes.
Yeah, hold my beer. He said, "Watch this," and he's over there pouring it, and I see that there's still some fire on the grass underneath it, and I was like, bro. And then he throws the gas can and starts rolling. I thought the
Dude.
gas can was gonna explode.
See, that
So
was
I just
yeah, that was my next question.
Ooh.
Like, did
it
end
actually
up-
doesn't. It actually, the gas cans don't explode. They'll just sit there and throw a big fire and melt.
What does it look like? Like a Molotov cocktail or something?
Oh,
just
yeah.
spun out the end?
Yeah, it was wild.
Oh, man.
Yeah, it looked brutal. So
That's crazy.
So then he's like, "I'll drive myself to the hospital." I'm like, "Shut the hell up. Get in the passenger seat. Stop being so fucking tough."
yes.
Got him in a passenger seat, and as we're pulling off of the property where we're shooting the video,
Mhm.
they stop us like, "Hey, can you take some pictures?" So he stood out there with like 10 fans, took pictures with the baby and all this, with his arm just melting off.
That is fucking awesome. That's hardcore. That's like savage
That's-
as fuck.
Yeah.
So in the future, if Adam says, "Watch this," will you be within 50 feet of him?
Yeah, well, I'm gonna try to stop him. Next time, I'm just gonna
drop the gas can and back away
big brother
slowly.
up and say, "Hey,
Just
man,
put the effects in and get it like Adobe After Effects.
Yeah.
Correct.
You're like, bro, you know they have programs for that, right?
I'm gonna try to talk them into putting that in the video of it in the blooper reels at the end of the video.
Yes.
For sure.
He absolutely needs to. So
So how bad was the whole thing?
oh, he's wrapped up there. Yeah.
Yeah, he's wrapped up. It was second degree burns.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
For sure.
Yeah. It's fucking brutal, man. I wouldn't wish that.
But his beard was intact.
Yes, he
The
still
beard
had,
was
yes.
not harmed.
Oh, that's critical.
That's a main thing. I mean, seriously.
The beard was not harmed.
The beard was not harmed
No,
in the
no
shooting
beard
of
was.
this video.
Yeah.
No beard was hurt in the making of this film.
So I do want to give you a happy belated birthday.
Thank you.
I had gotten word about you having your 40th birthday bash. How did that go?
27th forever.
27 plus some years.
Yeah, 27th.
Yeah,
And my 13th, 27th birthday.
That's fucking awesome.
I was like, wait a second. He has an 18-year-old son.
Yeah, and that was amazing, man. My wife flew in. Some of my band members from out of town. All kinds of people came from Columbus and Indianapolis and Philly, and surprised the shit out of me. I knew she was up to something, and I expected a couple people to be there, and I thought it was going to be a dinner, and she walks me into this Airbnb, and there's like 50 of my closest people in there.
That is fucking awesome.
With a full-blown chef. We had a rooftop balcony that you could see the skyline, downtown Nashville and stuff. So she went above and beyond and really, it's been a crazy year, and she topped it off the right way.
That's fucking awesome.
Hell yeah.
So, okay, you come from a musical family.
Mm-hmm.
For those who don't know, he comes from a very rooted musical family. When did you know, like you might have had the idea or even the drive, but when did you know that you wanted to do it professionally?
Well, I mean, ever since I was young, I knew I wanted to do it, Hold on, give me 1 second. Hey, y'all. Baby, I'm on this podcast.
You rock.
Sorry, they're putting groceries up.
He's like, get in here and put these groceries away. This is your job.
Yeah, so I knew when I was young, I didn't really ever take it seriously till I had just got out of a 13-month incarceration for a marijuana charge. And I got out and was like, you know what? This is what I want to do. I did it for 6-7 years, just, recording in my closet and selling burnt CDs. And it's when me and Jelly met and started putting records out. But even then, I kind of let life kick my ass and, reverted back to the streets and had 1 foot in, 1 foot out. It wasn't until I really got out this time that I was like, this is what I'm going to do. I'm not taking any steps backwards. I'm just going to keep pushing forward regardless of what happens. And it worked. As soon as I really made that vow that I was going to give it my all, here we are.
Oh, yeah. So I know, like, it's well known that you're like the black sheep of your family. Is it because you have been
Waylon
incarcerated?
called me his only black grandson.
That's fucking awesome.
Yeah,
oh my goodness.
That was definitely his favorite.
And so it caused controversy at the time. So major props for you actually shooting a music video in fucking prison. Like, who else does that?
Yeah.
I mean, it's a great set, right?
Dude, like you got.
I did that.
Yes, that was. Oh my God.
Yeah, it was. I was lucky that I had already been moved from that facility when it actually released. So I was like 6 hours away in a different penitentiary by the time that actually released. So I'm like literally on the phone and somebody says, "Hey, Struggle, you're on TV right now." I'm like, "What?" Go in there and look, and I'm on the news. I'm like, oh God.
Oh my goodness. Now I know you did end up doing time in Indiana. So did you shoot that in Indiana, or did you shoot that where you were moved to?
No, that was in Davidson County. I was still in Nashville when I shot that.
Gotcha. Okay.
Yeah, no, I did most of my Fed time at Terre Haute at the penitentiary, the federal penitentiary right there in Terre Haute, Indiana.
Gotcha. Okay. So to kind of fast forward a little bit, to be known that, to be called that you are the godfather of outlaw hip hop rock movement, how, like, I know you didn't set out to do that, but to have that title and have other individuals look up to you like that, how does that make you feel that you have been given that title?
Of course, I'm honored. You know, I didn't set out to trailblaze and start a new genre. It started in about 03, 04. I was just, I had a producer that was living with me, and he was just going through sampling records, and I was like, man, sample some of my grandfather's shit. It was just a couple years after he had passed, and so he did one called "We Had It All," and I did it, loved it. It became like a neighborhood favorite song, and then I was, in 2007, 2008, I was like, you know what, I want to do a whole album and just really just sample a bunch of Waylon songs. Bunch of people told me it was never going to work. Told me, man's career suicide. The label was at the time was trying. We kind of had a different image. I was like the white Rick Ross. I was really living. I was really living that life. And I knew I was going to go to prison, so I went ahead and did the album. And then I came home, and there was an entire genre built around it. So. I'm super honored that they called me that. I hope that I can continue to raise the bar. And, me and Adam kind of just did it with this one. It was like, it sounds like we're dissing people, but we're not. We're just like, listen, man, fucking get it together. There's a bunch of corny people in this genre.
Yeah, you guys don't really diss individuals.
Raise the bar.
Right, exactly.
Right,
it's not necessarily that you're calling them out. It's more to the extent of, hey, if you're going to talk about it, step the fuck up and do it.
Yeah, because there's, there's so, I don't ever diss or dislike anybody, especially if they're doing what's true to them and, following their dreams. So they can be the worst fucking rapper in the world, and still not going to say anything about them because, hey, they've got the balls to take this leap and follow this dream. And so I'm always going to give them props for that. But it's time for y'all to step that shit up.
That's right.
Quit muddying up this beautiful genre with a bunch of fucking half-ass shit.
I agree.
Right. Absolutely.
I fully agree.
Absolutely.
I be trying to get people turned on to it. And if they go in and they're listening to some, it's like, no, it's not real. Yeah. No, it seriously is way better than this. But
yeah, exactly. You got to go listen to this person, listen to that person.
I talked about that on some of the other shows that, one thing that kind of muddies everything is because of social media and the fact that anybody can have a recording device. So
for sure.
You got 400 people trying to rap that can't rap. It makes it hard to find those few that can.
Yeah,
and so I think that, and I think that happens in every genre. You got
for sure. 40. I think the number's like 48,000 songs are uploaded. New songs are uploaded to Spotify a day.
Oh, I bet. Yeah.
It's crazy numbers. So,
but when you're trying, like you're saying, when you're trying to get people to get turned on to the genre, and the first two acts are just, and like you said, I'm not trying to say anybody
you can call
sucks.
Them out. It's okay. We're all.
No, let's go back to Miranda started this. I'm bringing Joe into the genre, who is
I'm more I was on the rock scene, I grew up in hip hop, but I also do blues, vocals, and R&B, and kind of that wing. But I am definitely new. I think I've been around long enough now that I'm starting to see everything. But and it's happening everywhere. It doesn't matter who it is or what genre it is. It's overpopulated with junk, and you got to find the good shit.
Yeah.
No, definitely.
So and to kind
that's also, as much as that's the curse of the internet and social media, it's also the gift.
Yes.
You know, you're going to be able to find stuff that you really love that
you know never
would have
seen
been harder
before
to find unless they were signed to a label or were mainstream.
Right,
because you're completely independent now, right?
Oh yeah, 100%.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's awesome.
So I did have Dan Cummings comes in and says, any advice for artists like me just trying to get started in the game?
Yeah, man, just don't give up. You never, like, here's the thing. So I've seen so many people, you know, I've got friends that, you know, had the potential to be incredible artists and have long lasting careers. And, you know, they just gave up too soon. Like, the reality is, you know, it could be your first song or it could be your 400th song that really gives you that push that, you know, to take you to a higher level. And you never really know. You know, you got kids like that Arizona's Harvest kid, literally his first mixtape, and, you know, he's got that song Roxanne and killing it, and now signed to a label. And so,
For sure.
you know, that's the only thing that I can really tell people is be authentic, tell your story. There's millions of people that are going through the same shit you're going through. Just be real, make music that's real to you, and don't give up.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah. So Toby Ray Ferris chimes in and says Kentucky Music Mafia agrees. Now, on kind of to branch off of that, do you ever use writers for your music? Because I know
that's my true passion, is writing.
Writing.
That's what I you know, I hold my most, it's my favorite part of it is the actual writing. I write a lot of stuff that y'all have heard, not even just my own stuff, but no, I don't bring writers in. I will, like, you know, if it's me and my daughter in the room, or me and my mom writes with me sometimes, like for the stuff that we did. But Trap DeVille wrote on a couple of the records, you know, but no, we are the writers. My whole crew is really takes pride in the writing, you know, process. And
so, have you wrote for very many other artists? Has any other artists bought any of?
No, just stuff that I've been on. But I write, you know, like with Waylon and Willie, for example. You know, we'll go we'll pull up a beat.
1, 2, 3.
All of them. Yeah.
Okay.
We'll pull up a beat, and Jelly's true just talent. He is able to find a melody like that.
Dude, you know, forever, but that was like his DNA even back.
Yeah, he's a king with melodies. So we'll pull up a beat, he'll start humming a melody, and he'll find like a melody, and then he's like, ink it, Struggle, and I'll write that hook, and then he'll go in there and fucking sing it like a songbird.
That's fucking awesome.
A gangster ass songbird.
Do me a favor, put in a good word with me for Jelly and Bunny. Just saying.
Oh, for the podcast? Yeah, I'll definitely pass along the info.
Okay, so if you guys don't know, Brianna Harness, his daughter, you guys did was a four track album together?
4-song EP, dropped it under blues.
Right.
Dropped it under the genre blues because of, you know, it was bluesy.
Dude, her voice. I fell in love with her voice on Bad Company. Like that. Like I play that. That's my regular. Like I listen to it daily. I love it.
Yeah, that song is still almost 2 years later. It's still in the top 100 blues singles on iTunes.
Dude, 6.7 million views.
Yeah. No, and she's got such a incredible career ahead of her. We're working on her album right now, and it's like.
That's awesome.
It's like Lana Del Rey meets Billie Eilish.
Yes.
With this like 50s swag. Oh man, I don't know. I don't even know how to fucking
dude,
it's just awesome.
Man.
Hell yeah. I gotta get that link.
Yeah, so you're gonna start seeing a lot of stuff from her. she's dropping a bunch of stuff on YouTube coming up.
I'm watching.
And
I'm subscribed.
She's got her own lip gloss that she handmade herself that she's dropping. That's amazing.
Lip gloss is popping.
That is fucking awesome.
Yeah,
Yes.
she prints her own merch and everything, like every bit of it. She actually prints her own merch herself, packages it. Like she's such a little entrepreneur. I love it.
She has her own empire. She is absolutely laying the groundwork and the foundation for her own empire. That is awesome.
She actually just went and bought her first guitar today. She's been taking guitar lessons because she wants to take it to the next level.
Yes,
And,
I am so looking forward to that.
She got herself a Gretsch, an electric Gretsch. So.
Oh, she got a Gretsch? Acoustic electric or electric?
Electric, yeah.
That's fucking awesome.
Yeah,
Dude,
she's not really an acoustic kind of girl. She wants to make that thing bend.
Make it sing itself. Hell yeah. So I had stumbled upon actually so I spend my time on the phone all day actually selling music equipment. Like I work for the Walmart or the Meijer for the music equipment industry.
Oh wow.
So I have people like I'll be playing Love is a War. I'll be playing that and they'll be like, what are you listening to? I'm like, ooh. But then like to stumble upon that, but then again, Love won because that was like your wedding and your uncle was on it and Jelly was on it and like everyone. What was that type of atmosphere at the time?
It was amazing. Like the wedding itself, of course, was hands down one of the best days of my life.
Amen.
And having everybody there. DJ Paul showed up. My grandma Jessie flew in. Yellow Wolf was there. Jelly was there. Shooter was there. Shooter actually ended up DJing the wedding because the DJs that we had hired didn't show up.
Oh my God, that is awesome.
Yeah. Shooter was like, I was like, man, we're going to have a DJ. Shooter was like, please tell me I can DJ. I was like, you want to go DJ? He was like, I would not want to do anything else except for DJ tonight. I was like, all right, cool.
That is awesome. God, that is awesome.
That was a blast. And of course, anytime I'm in the studio with Shooter, it's just amazing. He's one of the purest, sweetest human beings in the world ever created. And he is such a musical genius that it's like, when me and him, like we're fixing to do an album together where he's going to produce an album on me, hopefully later this year. But he's just, me and his chemistry, we grew up like brothers. Yeah. And even though he's my uncle, we were only a year apart. So that's always great. So that record was just special.
That is
yeah.
Awesome. I got to share my wedding with everybody through the video.
See, that's and just to add, your wife is a beautiful bad bitch. I'm just saying.
Oh yes, she is.
Because
because I'm a lucky guy.
Yeah, and you guys do different videos together, and the tenacity to be able to stand behind you and stand behind you and do her side of the family, and then to be able to step right into showing on camera the passion that y'all have, because that shit is like phenomenal.
Yeah, no, I couldn't. I'm living my heaven right now, like 100%. We've got all the kids living in the house. I'm married to my best friend. Getting to produce records on my oldest daughter and watch her bloom and flourish and become her own artist and build her empire. And it's just I couldn't ask for anything better.
Right. Yeah. Because
she takes care of the house. She handles everything. I can be gone 30 days on tour. She doesn't call me and bitch about anything. She doesn't she's the most gangster woman I've ever met. And she really, really caters to everything that I need to, do this and be able to give us the life that we're living right now.
That's awesome, man.
However, when you're home, you definitely have to do the groceries, take out the trash.
Oh yeah, yeah. I do all the grocery shopping.
There you go.
So, and speaking about the grocery shopping, you actually have like your own reality show on YouTube.
Yeah. Yeah. We started filming. It was originally supposed to be, we were going to do a reality show in like 2010. And then of course I kind of prematurely got locked up after we had been shooting all this footage, and we were going to shop a reality show. And so when I got out, of course, we just picked right back up where we left off. And so now we've got footage of me and Jelly from all the way back to 2008, shot by the same person.
Wow.
And you'll be seeing a lot of that when we drop the Waylon and Willie documentary.
You're doing a documentary? Oh my goodness.
Yeah, definitely.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, we've got 12, 13 years of footage of me and Jelly together. So
now, how did you guys end up like linking up? Like somebody.
So we had met one time before at an event, just kind of in passing, and then we actually linked. He was doing a freestyle battle, hosting a freestyle battle on 2nd Avenue. I was on 2nd Avenue with a group of guys selling CDs, and we just started talking. And he was like, "Man, why don't you come by the studio and play me some of your stuff and check out what I got going on?" And I pulled up. I guess it was that night. He came over a couple days later, laid a track with me, and we just became best friends and been rocking ever since.
Hell yeah.
That's
been through a lot together.
That's
he just got me
you
this
guys
for my birthday. It's this King Baby piece. We got a saying that we've been saying for the last 18 years. Cuffs are cufflinks, baby. I'm with you through it all. Cuffs are cufflinks.
That is
He
fucking
just got
awesome.
this for me for my birthday.
That's cool.
That is so fucking awesome. Yes. Major shout out. And if you don't know, again, him and Jelly have 3 albums out. Waylon and Willie 1, 2, and 3. They're working on 4. So make sure you guys go over,
We
jump
got an
over
estimated date of release.
on number
Y'all
4.
are the first ones to hear this. We are dropping Waylon and Willie 4 on July 31st.
Oh, I love
An
Heard that
exclusive.
on Monday.
An
Love.
exclusive.
yeah.
First video will go up July 17th. Then you'll get another video on the 24th, and then the album on the 31st. And we're shooting a video we're shooting like 6 videos. We're probably going to shoot a video to every song, which is there's 11 songs on the album. So
Exclusive.
That's awesome.
yeah,
So-
got some great features on there. I don't know how much I'm allowed to tell.
Okay.
I know. I just got quiet. I was like,
I
"Oh,
know, I was
we're
like-
we're listening."
All of it. You're allowed
So-
to tell all of it.
so-
We won't tell you
Well,
much.
Adam's on the album. Ryan Upchurch is on the album. Alexander King is on the album. Yellow Wolf is on the album. Brianna Harness is on the album.
It's gonna be dope.
Keep going.
I don't know if I can tell the other one.
You can. You can. This is a safe
Tommy
space.
Beck
It's
from
okay.
Bad Wolves is on the album.
Oh,
Oh,
that's my dude.
On a song with me, Jelly. On a song with me, Jelly, and Yellow Wolf.
Oh,
oh my God.
ah.
And this is all happening in July?
Yeah.
Holy fuck.
Yeah,
I'm
y'all
there.
get ready. It's finna be a shitstorm.
Oh my
Hell
God.
yes,
So
I'm
then
there.
with
Best Waylon and Willie to date. We always look back at 2 because 2 had our biggest hits. Can't Go Home, Fall in the Fall. Love is a War.
yes.
3 had some incredible songs that have done great. 1 had some incredible songs. 2 is our best performing one. So we went back and we just were like, man, we got to top this. We got to top 2, and it's
So something that I've
I believe
actually
it.
I have a question for you.
Yeah.
Something that I've actually posed to only a couple few different people. What if somebody actually like started doing covers? Because nobody's doing covers yet of Fall and Flaw, Glitter. I mean, even Ryan Upchurch.
Yeah, Brianna
one
was supposed to do them.
Oh.
She's been talking about doing Glitter forever.
Come on, Brianna. Come on, Brianna.
Yeah, y'all need to get in her on her Instagram and just start flooding her with comments.
Yeah.
Brianna Harness covered glitter.
Yes. That is done. There we go.
Speaking of glitter, you want to watch a little music video?
Little track.
All right.
A little bit glitter.
Just a little bit.
Living my life in the rear view when I'm haunted by my past, and sometimes I just wanna die. I need to change my ways, mama, I'm gonna try, but that's a lie, cause you heard me say that 1,000 times. I said, Lord, please help me, cause I've been living unhealthy, and the life that I've been living, Lord, can I really be forgiven for? And I don't wanna let you go. I think about you now everywhere I roll. Somewhere down the road, I lost my soul. And I know, cause it glitters doesn't mean it's gold. And I don't wanna hurt nobody.
Ooh, you got some Tom Cruise Eyes Wide Shut shit going on in there.
I don't wanna hurt nobody, but I'm about to lose my self-control. Yes.
Yes.
I
love that song.
Yes. Brianna, I will harass you. It has now went up to almost stalker level. I will harass her.
I mean,
So
let's
she
be
doesn't
honest, you
cover.
get there pretty quick.
Yes.
It don't take you long.
They joke.
Speaking of the devil.
Oh,
Oh, there we go.
there she is. Hi, beautiful. Oh.
She's like walking off set. Get that camera off me.
Yeah. So,
Talk about how incredible you are. How you put up with my crazy ass.
yes.
Yes.
And okay, so in one of your songs, you had said that your daughter's name had came from your indictment.
That's her right here.
Oh,
Miss Innocence. It's
I
Miss
love it.
Innocence.
That is
That
perfect.
is awesome.
Thank you so much. Oh my goodness.
So what is the like? You've dropped a lot of music in an amount of time. How many tracks are you laying, or how many albums are you dropping? Because I know a lot of artists will just do singles, but you guys are doing full
Albums.
Yeah. Well, so last year I dropped, in one calendar year, I dropped 5 albums in 4 different genres.
Jeez.
And charted in the top 10 on all 4 genres.
That's what I'm talking about. Fuck yeah.
So this year, so far, I've got me and Adam's album, Waylon and Willie 4. There's another album I don't know if I'm allowed to tell y'all about yet.
You are.
It's okay.
Then I'm
Safe
dropping. I'm dropping one with. I'm dropping Brianna's album, Trap DeVille's album under Angels and Outlaws. It was just a family. Ended up becoming a label.
Right.
Because I'm just, decided the money I make, I'd like to just put back into making the people that I love's dream come true.
Hell yeah.
So we're dropping Brianna's album, Trap DeVille's album. There'll be another Angels and Outlaws album coming. I've got a solo album coming in the fall, and then also going to be working on the album with Shooter. So
See, that's fucking awesome.
staying busy,
Dude.
When you have the opportunity to pay the bills doing what you love to do, why not do the fuck out of it?
Hell yeah.
Absolutely. And you do it right. Like there's a big difference. You do it right across the board.
Yeah.
The collaboration with Shooter, is that going to be like a wedding album or wedding music?
He's Shooter's
drop it
going
anywhere.
to produce. Shooter's the last 2 years has stepped into like this production place where he's producing a lot of records. He just got Grammys last year for producing Brandy Carlisle's album. He just produced Duff McKagan from Guns N' Roses album. He just got Grammys this year for producing Tanya Tucker's new album. He just produced Marilyn Manson's whole album.
Woo.
No
He's
big deal.
killing it right now with the production. So it was one of those things we had talked about doing an album forever together. And now he's just in a position where he's like, come on, man, let me produce one on you. Let's see what we can do with it.
Hell yeah.
And with that'll come, you know, that'll be one of those albums where I really just, you know, I have the really big features that the other country rappers can't get.
Right. And
You know, that's when I swing my nuts. So I'm reminded what Big Dog is.
What was that? Oh shit.
He
We
got
just-
who on his album?
We just had a comment come in from Shauna Lindsay saying, I just need a signed shirt, Struggle. Been to so many shows, but no autograph yet. So she's looking for
Man.
a shirt and an autograph.
Yes.
Tell them to DM me on Instagram and say, hey, just saw you on the podcast. You said you'd give me an autograph shirt, and I'll make that happen. It'll be out this week.
make it happen.
There you go, Shauna. Hope you heard that.
So you have definitely legitimized and paved your own way. So that was like one of my questions that was going to be like, I know you and Shooter had done the song with your wedding. I know you've always wanted to be completely independent and pave your own way. So you guys are both collaborating on one album together, an entire album.
Yeah, well, he's going to produce the album.
Right.
So he'll come in and him and Scatterbrains, of course. I use Scatterbrains for everything. Scatterbrains is my DJ, and he's produced all 4 Waylon and Willie's. He co-produced Sunny Days with me, the whole album. Spiritual Warfare of My Mom. He produced Widow's Son. He produced Adam Calhoun's whole album, War. He's. I think he produced all of Billy Goat. I don't.
Yeah, because you guys definitely keep it very close niche to the family. Like, and I've noticed that even though music in general, there are different. I don't even know how to like offshoots of family over here and over here, but there are so many people that are in that inner circle, and you guys really don't shy away. So that's awesome.
Well, I mean, why would we, man? When we got
perfection.
I'm getting to do what I love to do with the ones I love. Why even, I could go holler at some of these big producers that have #1 records and shit, but it's not what it's about to me. Like it's about feeding each other and picking each other up and, having that tight knit family. His Scatterbrains just had his first son, and it's my godson, like my little nephew. And, we're a family, man. Scat moved down here. He was DJing for me, working in a factory in Wisconsin. I told him, man, you want to fly, you got to jump. He jumped, moved down here, slept on my couch for about 6 months, and now he's got a house as big as mine 2 years later.
Yeah.
So, super proud of him, and if I can continue to put the people I love in positions like that, that's at the end of the day, that's what it's all about.
Right. Absolutely.
So we keep it super tight knit. We've been through a lot. We've weeded out a lot of the bad ones, and the ones that are left standing, that made it through the fire. We're here forever.
Oh, yeah.
Together,
That's what's up.
But you gotta look
For real.
out for your people.
Yes.
You do.
And do make
Yeah, they
sure,
look out for me,
Right.
Yep.
Do make sure you guys jump over, subscribe, rate, review, comment, like.
Oh, you beat me to it. I was getting ready to
You're
do
getting ready to do it.
The new hashtag #MunLovePod Twitter.
That's right. It's right there on the screen, guys. Come on, someone's got Twitter out there.
Somebody
Tweet,
does. I know. I
tweet,
just
See it. We'll put it on screen. I promise. Unless it's vulgar.
I started it and I don't tweet, so like I haven't kept up with it. My bad.
I use it
Where-
every week for you.
I know. Thank you.
You're welcome.
So as far as just you, where do you see you in 10 years?
In 10 years, I'll be working on this one's album.
Hi, beautiful.
That's my daughter Courtesy. She writes songs better than me since she was 8. She's 12 now. Like, she's one of the most incredible writers I've ever seen. So yeah, in 10 years, I'll be working on her album.
That's awesome.
That's
I love that.
We're just getting started, man. This is like mile 4 on our marathon.
Dude,
Start him young. Start him young.
No. Like, I had seen on your show, you have what, 7 at home?
Yep. 6 now because Brianna just got her own place with her boyfriend Bernie, who runs all my merch.
Yeah. I actually got to meet both of them a few times last year, so that's awesome.
Yeah. So he's a great kid.
He's and he loves and adores her. So.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Yeah. So then, having a softball team of musical geniuses, like, no, you already have the groundwork.
You're on
laid.
first, kid. Shut up.
Shortstop. Shit. So to be able to launch them and them see that you can make money and live nicely on your passion. What let's see. What do they drive to be? Like, do most of them not want to be? And I'm not naming any names besides Brianna. Do most of them not want to be in the business, or?
I know Courtesy definitely wants to be in the business. Since my son's Sincere, he definitely wants to be a singer, or a rapper like his daddy. My 18-year-old son, Little Will, he's kind of still trying to figure it out, what he wants to do. He's talented in a lot of things. He's trying to do online gaming and stuff right now. He's just kind of finding his way.
Side note, that truck is hot.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah, it's nice. We have my daughter Patience is probably going to be a lawyer because she likes to argue and she's really good at it.
Yes.
I got
Garner
one of those
that.
downstairs.
She's downstairs.
She says she wants to be a teacher to special needs kids, but which is so sweet and noble. But her attitude will probably lead her into the law.
Hey, that attitude of being a teacher will go. Will
Yeah.
work
Side
with
note,
her
that's
too.
what Joe does. Joe
And
actually is a teacher with the.
Special needs,
Wow.
with the aggressive kids and kind of alternative kids as well. So yeah, that little attitude can help her.
Yeah, she's gonna.
You're like, what are you gonna do? No, sit down.
Yeah.
So I mean, being in the position you're in and going through the COVID and all this stuff, there's a lot of uncertainties about when shows are coming and venues and all this stuff. Are you getting any words yet of any festivals or any kind of music events that might be coming up that you're seeing dates for? Or like,
John,
no, is it just there? Is there any venues that's going to start opening up, or any shows besides all of us having to do online shows and different things? Are you getting any are you getting any dates in the future where you're going to be able to get on stage and be live?
I lost y'all, so I lost that question.
Oh no, it's cool. So being in a position you are you getting to see any sunlight at the end of the tunnel of possible shows?
Yeah. So right now, I got an entire tour booked in September.
Okay.
We
That's
had
awesome.
this tour booked already in April, moved it to May. We had a June tour, moved it to July. Of course, they all got put off. Right now, it's looking like September and then first of the year.
Gotcha.
So hopefully in September they let me go out. It's just they're not doing like guarantees, so it's all door deals. So it's like the roll of the dice going out.
Those
until
are rough.
They have until first of the year. They'll just be kind of taking that gamble, if people are going to show up or not.
Yeah, because
Right.
you don't know how many people are actually going to try to make it out.
Right.
Yeah.
I mean, you know, you got some that are really scared and some that don't care. You got some in the middle. You know, it's going to be a big
which I'm
player.
probably going to give away free face masks at the door.
Yeah.
Have your logo put across.
Absolutely. Yes.
Yeah.
That is
sure.
smart business. Absolutely. So
Put a
then-
little barcode thing on there where you can download music.
Yeah.
Like, here, take a picture of this. It's on your face.
Yeah.
There you go.
That's
That's
awesome.
a new song.
That
Little
is smart.
QR
Very
QR
smart.
code.
Yeah, little
Shit.
QR code.
Yeah.
So then with rebooking that, who all do you plan on sharing the stage with on that potential tour?
It's supposed to be me and Adam.
Nice.
Nice.
We're working out the details right now, but it's supposed to be me and Adam going out and promoting this record and rocking some shows. So I'm hoping that works out. It just depends, you know, on what the, you know,
I'm totally there.
with this whole touring thing. But
I'm totally there. I got VIP tickets. I'm so there.
All right, so we got a question coming in through Twitter
Ooh.
from Kai the Stoner. Asking, do you recommend trying to link up with other artists in the genre or separating yourself?
well, if it's for an artist that's up and coming, you know, I think it's incredible for artists to collaborate, you know, with each other, network. You know, you never know who might be the next big thing, you know. So just getting to know those other artists, getting to work with them. You're going to take something each time. You're going to learn something, you know, from that artist, or they're going to gain something from you. And I think it's really important in the beginning stages to really, you know, just link up as much as you can, collab as much as you can. Sorry, my text messages are going crazy right now.
No, networking is one of the biggest things that if you don't already know, you have to learn how to do.
Yeah.
So if you're
And then
gonna,
you get to a point as you start to, you know, then you just pick and choose. Like I had to do paid features for a long time, you know, that's how I was surviving.
right?
And I did a bunch of songs, verses on songs that I wish I would have never done with, you know, some artists that weren't that great or whatever. But now I'm in a position where if I like you and I like your music and I believe what you're saying, then shit, let's do a song, you know.
That's fucking awesome.
I don't care how big or small they are, or, you know.
Right. Dan Cummings did chime in and say, "Hit upstate New York, please." I think New York's still like furlough.
Yeah, man, I've had so many. I've been booked upstate New York like 3 or 4 times, and every time it for some reason gets canceled due to low ticket sales. I don't sell a whole lot of tickets up there, but
That's
Yeah.
crazy.
we're gonna change that this year.
Yeah, for sure.
Heck yeah.
New York's a weird
Find
venue.
a club in his town.
You would
and tell the
Talk to your
club owner
promoters.
that they want some Struggle Jennings.
for sure.
Let's make it happen.
But New York's funny though. I mean, because you would think, oh, all these cats are in there, you're going to be able to fill it. But it's kind of funny when you get out there and do shows, and then it's like, whoa.
Funny how? Funny like a clown? Like, does it
Funny
amuse
how?
you?
You expect like it's a big city. There's going to be enough people that's going to make it through.
There's so
but
much going on. It's
yeah,
just hit or miss.
it's hit or miss.
Like,
You can have a
I've
sold out
been-
show with nobody, or nobody shows for a big act.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
Okay,
Yeah.
so something that we started early on with
Oh, this should
with
be
like
good.
set questions. And it can go anywhere from
There's usually fireballing
yeah,
that ends up in this
so
question.
far, yeah, there's usually fireball in the equation, and it could be anything between pooping your pants or actually witnessing somebody fuck on
Your
speaker while doing your show. What is the most embarrassing moment at an event or venue that you've ever had?
Huh. I don't. You know what? I don't know that I've had any. Well, I've looked back at some footage of the night before.
Okay.
When I was blackout drunk halfway through my set, and somehow still made it through my entire set. I don't think anybody could understand what I was saying by outlaw shit.
Oh, no.
Which was the last song. But those are really the only embarrassing moments when I get a little too loose and I end up slurring and Scat's out there holding me up to finish the songs. Well, yeah, there was one where me and Brianna were on stage and I'm literally like this. Stone cold asleep, standing straight up on stage.
But you're a tequila drinker, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. See?
I love me some tequila too.
Yeah. We're usually sipping on some tequila, but I actually
I got to go to the gym tonight, so I'm not going to open that bottle till I get home.
Oh, there you go. Gotcha. Completely understand where you're coming from. I would love to know.
Like I said, I am living my best life. Look at that amazing
Oh, that is a beautiful view.
Cooking her ass.
That is
off,
hot
bro.
as fuck. Yes.
Well,
No offense.
Yes. No. Yeah.
No, none taken. Listen.
Yes.
She don't let me dress her. I'd put her in saran wrap.
Yes. You know what? So she was in one video where you're running and ducking and dodging into the house.
Oh yeah.
And you take her out.
I'm gonna follow the fall.
Dude.
Yeah, that was awesome.
Yeah.
And she's like,
she's in her panties and a small shirt. I'm like, oh.
Yeah. No, look, she's the most. That was like so big for her because she's like super shy. She doesn't, she don't do all that. She don't take all kinds of crazy pictures. And she did a photo shoot for me for my birthday.
Was this an official video release or?
It was an official video, I believe.
What was it called?
Yeah, it's Fall in the Fall.
Yeah,
Fall.
I know what you're talking about. Yeah.
Yeah. Absolutely.
And
one of
then
my
Love
faves.
is a War. She was completely nude in it, which was amazing.
Really?
But
I think you just like daydreamed for a second. That's awesome.
Yeah, I seen it. You
that
were
was amazing.
I went back to it.
That is so awesome.
She's been my best friend for 15 years. Even when I was in another relationship, she was in another relationship. She was still my best friend. I always had a thing for her, of course. She's always been amazing, and but I always kept it contained. And when I was getting out, she had been separated for like 2.5 years from. Baby, will you text Brianna and tell her I'm on a podcast and to quit blowing my text messages up?
Hi, Brianna.
And when I got out, I just told her I thought about it while in prison and, who I wanted to share my life and success with because I knew I was going to get out and do something great. And I wasn't going to take no for an answer. And told her I was coming for her, and she was like, nope. She shot me down. I had to really work for it.
But it was worth it.
So now, I'm with the woman of my dreams. Like she's what, baby?
That's fucking awesome.
Are you serious? These kids, when I'm giving y'all my attention, they're like hovering, doing anything they can to try to get my attention.
So I do want to say,
Stand in the corner.
Dan Cummings is hitting it up hard. He's like, I can make it happen. I have a venue or two I work with, Miranda Monday. If you could help me get in contact with them to make that show happen, that would be amazing. Dan, I believe he said if you hit him up on Instagram, he would probably respond.
Yeah, on Instagram, I believe my booking, my tour managers, they put up my Instagram. Tell them reach out to Struggle J Tour at Gmail.
There you go.
And that's my
Struggle J Tour at gmail.com. Dan.
Yeah.
There you go.
Dan. There you go, Dan.
So you're in like a severely honored and justly honored family of legends. Have you ever worked with anyone that you were starstruck by?
Have I ever worked with anybody?
Yes.
No, not yet. I got to work with Aaron Lewis, and that was amazing.
Yes.
That's awesome.
We did The Struggle Is Real together,
Mm-hmm.
and I was actually in a studio with Peter Keach from Leonard Skinner, and I was talking about prison and about this vision board that I had, and artists that I wanted to work with, and all this stuff that I was trying to manifest. And when I said Aaron Lewis's name, he said, "Well, shit, hold on." Pulls his phone out, calls him, said, "Hey, check out this guy's stuff." Aaron got on YouTube, watched all my stuff, watched my documentaries and videos, and flew out the next Monday. And we spent 2 days in the studio together and came up with that song. And great guy.
That's awesome.
Definitely. You never know. You got these artists that you listen to and you love, and then you might meet them and they might be total douchebags. But Aaron was definitely a great guy. Fucking really what he talks about. I just started working with Ron Pope. I don't know if y'all know who Ron Pope is.
No.
But he's one of my favorite artists. And Taboo actually has some of his lyrics from a song called Drop in the Ocean tattooed on her. And so we actually, our wedding dance was to his song. And along the line, we become friends, and he's a fucking amazing guy. And so it's cool when you meet somebody that you like really love their music, and then they end up being cool. Because it sucks so bad when you love somebody's music and you meet them and they're fucking total assholes.
I know.
Yeah, that takes it away for sure.
Yeah, I can actually speak from experience. I actually connected one of the artists that I was working with like one of his icons, and his icon ended up being a douchebag. I'm like, dude, I'm so sorry.
Yeah.
Like, I was put in a position where I really felt bad, and it's as long as you're humble and real as fuck, like, there's no point in being a dick,
No, for sure.
One thing earlier, you said that you've got did I hear you right? The lead singer from Bad Wolves you're doing a collaboration with?
Yeah, it was Tommy Vex, the lead singer.
Yeah, he's an amazing vocalist.
Fucking love
man, dude, he killed it. I can't wait for y'all to hear it.
I'm excited. He's got some amazing pipes on him.
Yeah.
That was one thing that I've said to Miranda, and I looked at. I mean, that's like one of the few rock collaborations that I've heard about, and I was like, man, there should be more going on with everything. So I didn't know if that's something we're about to see, or is that just something for this
that's in the works, or
no?
I know a pretty good vocalist that's looking.
Definitely going to continue to keep raising the bar and reaching out to amazing artists that we love. I got a song that I'm working on right now with Ron Pope that's fucking a smash. Bunch of big features coming up, man. A bunch of big collaborations in the future. So yeah, man, I wish I could tell y'all everything, man.
Can we reschedule?
We'll have round 2 for sure.
Yes, absolutely. Absolutely. How long should that be before we reschedule? I want to know it all. Yes.
She's gonna be sitting here moist now. Way to go, Struggle. Thanks.
You. Okay, so out of everyone that you have already collabed with, and this is like a multi-question, and it depends per genre. Who would be like your end-all be-all in rock or rap or alternative or country? Like if you perform with that artist, and they could be past, if you could perform with that artist in that said genre, you would be like, all right, I'm good, I can move on.
I don't know. You know what? I think I already did it.
Oh.
I think that there's a lot of amazing artists that I would love to work with, and I wish I could, collab with, and I'm going to try to collab with, and some that are past that I wish I could have just sat in the room with them and soaked up some of their musical genius. But doing a song with my mom, my grandma, and my daughter, I got you. It's hard to top that,
That's super
It's just
awesome.
like, that it was 4 generations, the woman who had me, the woman who, my grandmother Jessie's been, my spiritual advisor, my my rock to stand on, and many times, like she's my world. And then of course my daughter, and having 4 generations on one song, like it was amazing.
That is definitely, I mean, to have that many levels of generation and to have the background that they all have, and that's just amazing. I mean, you can't get that very often, and to put all that into one piece. You've got a lot of music coming. Do you have what, like, I couldn't imagine having as much.
I'm done. This album with me and Adam. This shit is high.
A legend.
Yeah.
And everybody listening, that comes out at midnight tonight, y'all.
Midnight
Eastern
tonight.
Standard Time. Make sure you get a hold of that for sure.
I'm gonna go to the gym. I'm gonna come back. I'm gonna pop a bottle of Casamigos and
hell yeah.
probably go.
Hey, look,
live.
everybody! There's Miranda sneaking to the bathroom. Busted.
That's funny, Jay.
So no, the funny ones is when we're in the middle of a song, and my drummer gets up and goes and pisses.
That's crazy.
Or my fiddle player.
We got your drummer next week, don't we?
Huh?
We got your drummer next week on the show, I think.
Do you really?
Yes.
Rain.
Yeah.
Dude, he is hands down one of the most awesome human beings in the world, man. So full of fucking energy. He's so full of gratitude, love. Like, that dude doesn't have a bad fucking bone in his body.
That's cool.
I'm telling you, man, I've just been so blessed to be able to find and, meet along the way and get my whole team is just Angels and Outlaws, baby. Like, I can't even describe how incredible all of them are.
I have a question for, and I don't even know how you would be able to do it, because I try to put myself in that position with all the tracks you have and all the music, and I know that you love your collaboration with your grandmother and daughter. Do you have like one song that is like, man, I love this song, I could do this a million times, I love it over and over? Do you have a song like that out of all the music you've done? And I wouldn't even imagine how to do that with that as many tracks as you.
You know what? Sunny Days, the actual song Sunny Days.
Okay.
It's probably one of my favorite songs that I've ever recorded, and produced and co-produced. Yeah, and the video. Courtesy said, and the video, because she's in it. Man, I've got so many that have just been so near and dear. I had with the Widow's Son album, the last song on there with Julie Roberts called "Follow It Home." Is probably one of my deepest, most. I had that hook. Me and Julie wrote that hook about 2 weeks after I got out of prison, and I had that hook for 3 years, unable to write the verses to it. Every time I would turn it on and that hook would hit, I would just bawl crying.
Gotcha.
It took me. My kids were in foster care when I came home. I was fighting to try to get custody of them, to see them. So that song, "Follow It Home," is probably one of my one of those songs that when I finally got to get it out, it just it was like a completion. By the time I finally laid the verses and wrote the verses, the kids had been living with me for like a year, and we were all doing great and stuff. So I was able to attach myself enough emotionally, but still, put it all out there.
That's awesome.
So that's a super, super big song for me and I thought that song would do better. I kind of knew better than to put it as the last song on the album, because nobody listens to the last song. And I haven't shot a video for it yet, but looking at my numbers and stuff, that's what the fans want from me. They want those country hooks, and that storytelling shit.
Yes.
Hell yeah.
Absolutely.
So, they really do.
I'll go ahead and the new album that's coming out by me is Troubadour of Troubled Souls.
Oh, I love that.
That's what it's going to be. It's going to be all those slow storytelling, just beautiful songs.
So do you, aside from the ones that make you emotional, do you actually like listen to your own music?
Oh yeah. Yeah, it's definitely in my, I've got the hyper songs in my workout playlist.
Gotcha.
And the kids constantly when I get in the car, especially the young boys.
Dude.
They're like, "Put your music on, Daddy." So
they are major supports. Like he did an Instagram, all of them in unison. Make sure you swipe up, get his album. I love that. That's awesome.
Do you ever, when you're sitting in the studio, I run into this. I have a really hard time, especially if I'm behind the board, like hearing my own vocals. My boys will get mad at me. I'm like, oh, that's trash. And what? Whoa, wait, what are you doing? And I hear me. I was like, man.
Critic. I am my worst own critic. I was really bad about it before, and then finally I've just gotten to the point where it's like I'll just go in there and I'll one take that motherfucker and look at Scat and be like, clean it up.
That's awesome.
Yeah, but that comes with getting that team together that you trust. And
you gotta have your team.
Yeah.
You gotta have your team.
I'm my worst own critic.
Well, another thing you said, and I know like some like I have songs that I've been, like you said that you had your track and you had the hook and it kind of sat back. Like, how do you record that hook and kind of put it on the back burner, or is it just sitting in the back of your mind, constantly just waiting for its time to rise and do its business?
Hi.
I don't know if y'all can see, we've got
a whole posse over there
right now. We've got the entire neighborhood in my backyard right now. What do you call that noise? There's 30 kids in my backyard.
You're just trying to find a room where you got some peace, maybe.
Yeah.
Now, are most of those kids kind of like, oh yeah, we're just gonna go hang out over here, or do they know what you do? And
I don't know. Do all the kids out there know what I do?
They know who I am.
Most of them.
Miss Kirsten.
Yeah.
Grayson and Kinley and Kate.
It smells like dinner's done.
oh, dinner's done.
Yeah.
So dinner and then workout. Gotcha.
Dinner, workout,
and then tequila.
And then tequila.
Yeah.
And then tequila. 'Cause we got an album releasing tonight.
Right, midnight. Make sure you
Yeah.
guys go over, and as of right now, you can still pre-order before midnight, at midnight.
Yes, and if you
Legend.
pre-order, you get a song that is not released and will never be released.
Ooh.
And that's all I can say about it.
Right, but is that only on iTunes or is that on all platforms?
Yeah, it's only on iTunes.
Only on
Yep.
iTunes. Gotcha. So yeah, everyone, make sure you go out, subscribe, rate, review, comment, follow Struggle Jennings. If you would, please hang out for just a minute so we can do an opening.
Yeah,
Please.
we're gonna take a
Sounds
minute. We're gonna cut the live stream, then we'll come right back to you. So just stay on the line there. We'll come right back.
Hell yeah.
Sounds good.
Thank you so much.
Thank you, guys.
No, thank you.
Man, another
Yes.
amazing night on Monday Love with the awesome Struggle Jennings. I am so glad we got to participate in that
was
because he is a
amazing.
real deal dude. I love it.
Hands down, y'all.
You know, and he's got more kids than me, and that doesn't happen too often.
Often at all. So guys, make sure you guys subscribe, rate, review, comments on Monday Love Pod, Monday Love Podcast, Struggle Jennings, Adam Calhoun. Tonight is Legend, midnight. Get it now.
Yeah, for sure. Make sure.
Just do what we tell you
Please.
every time, please.
Yeah.
And you know what? Everybody love each other.
Absolutely.
Stop the hate.
Love and
Let's just-
respect, baby.
Absolutely.
You know what? There's good people, bad people in every color. Let's come together and be one, y'all.
Yes,
for sure, For
absolutely.
sure. We love
right.
all you guys.
Except for those purple folks.
Those purple folks.
No, they ain't never
See-
got it. They're
See
no
you
good
guys.
ever.
See you guys next Monday, because everyone knows y'all hated a Monday once or twice in your life. So let Monday love you.
They biggest fear is a lawnmower. I dare a motherfucker say my name, watch how I